Hello guys, so I'm back with Jenifa on lockdown episode 3 review and then episode 4 expectations. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and more updates. Let's get started. So in the previous episode, we know Jenifa, who is an advocate. Like she's publicly should I say she's publicly advocating? She's advocating. She's willing to help. She's willing to participate in helping to halt the spread of the coronavirus. So she's doing her ups and downs and all that. In this episode, she started coughing. When you are the one talking about COVID, when you are the one always washing your hands, when you are the one always doing the necessary precautions and all that, and you start seeing the symptoms, it doesn't mean you are paranoid. You are just more careful. Like it even scares you more. And from my experience, people who were more cautious or more careful and end up getting the virus. Like it was funny, but I think you have similar experiences. You'll be like, this person, she's always indoors, she has her own car, she's always washing her hands, like you see, and then they get the virus. I'm like, are you for real? And people who are just living their lives anyhow, they don't care, they don't even believe there's a virus, they are the ones still walking anyhow about town. So this episode, Jenifa, she started coughing. We're told that when you start seeing the signs like coughing and the rest, you are supposed to stay away, like self-isolate, so that you help stop the spread. So Jenifa called her office. She's the CEO. She called the office and told them that I can't make it to the office today. She didn't want to tell them that it's because she started experiencing symptoms, because she was the one who sacked her brother from the house and told him to go and have a COVID test. And now she's the one facing the symptoms. Basically, she's not going to tell anyone that she's having the symptoms. She's just going to hide it. And that went well. I feel that went well. Back in the salon, things were not going on so well. Madam has come back from the funeral. When you come back from somewhere, you feel that, yes, I'm coming back with full energy because I went for a month break and I was giving my salary and all that. So I'm come to work and make more money. And on the day you arrive, that's the day the nation, that's the day the president announces that there's going to be a nationwide lockdown. Like, are you for real? Like, you just collapse. I remember the time that it was announced, like the president of Ghana, Akufo-Addo, announced that there's going to be a general lockdown. Come and see the way things were inflated in the markets. Like, it was like we're all going to stay in the house and die. So people are just selling their last. I was like, what sort of greediness is this? For real? This is a pandemic. All of us are going through it. This isn't just a time that they're supposed to reduce the cost, because people have lost their jobs. People are going through a lot, and then you are inflating prices. We have passed that phase. We are still living. So yeah, she was a bit disappointed that they are going to lock down the country. And Jenifa, who is always reliable, she's the boss herself, and she still thinks about her stuff. She called them that, I'll send you something to do as one-to-one. People really lost their jobs during COVID. A lot. They'll tell you to go, they are locking down the country, but then after the lockdown, your boss tells you don't come to work. Fans, it was a whole headache. But if Jenifa has been so generous enough to tell her staff that I'll give you an allowance, then Jenifa, too sure, we like you. Back, moving on to another scene, you see the lady who has met Sugar Daddy. I'm intentionally using Sugar Daddy because the local governor, is obviously older than her. This is what we call make hay while the sun shines. So you meet a Sugar Daddy who is willing to help you financially, and that's basically what you need. And the only thing you're supposed to do in return is to take care of him by making him happy, being available when he's ready for you and all that. He says he's going to renovate your house. It's like this is the new trend in life these days. So you meet a Sugar Daddy, he spreads you, let him do the house for you, buy you a car, open a business, but you leave him. I think That's the tactics I'm hearing now. So let's hope that Nike will not leave the local governor, because I'm thinking when Nike leaves the local governor, he has every power to demolish the house that he is building or he is renovating. I'm really thinking so. So Nike shouldn't make any mistake of thinking she's smart by getting what she wants and then leaving the local governor, because that will be the biggest mistake she'll be making in her life. I'm just hoping she doesn't try that, because I wouldn't support her. I even pray for the local governor to demolish that house. Initially, Nike's dad didn't agree to that. I'll say old age, their generation is different from ours. They feel hard work is still there, it's still the ish, but they don't know now it's work smart. Yeah, so eventually he accepts that, okay, I'll let the governor renovate my house. I think this film is extending. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like, it's not only focusing on coronavirus. It has other storyline. Like, it's coming together. This, and that's all coming together. So I feel it will have more than one season. Yeah, I feel it will just be like Jenifa's Diary, but it wouldn't be as long as Jenifa's Diary. So this one, as it is teaching us and doing whatsoever, it's also making us laugh. There's one thing Jenifa did that got me very excited, and I feel is commendable, or I feel we should learn something from it. As soon as she heard that there was going to be a nationwide lockdown, the first people she called were her parents. I was like, wow. She called her parents. She didn't call the office, her business. She didn't call. She called her mom. Said, I'm sending you money. Go and buy food stuff. You see, when you think about the important people first, when you're always thinking about the important people at your most difficult time of thought, they are the first people that come into your head. Like, I don't know if you get it, but when you are always randomly thinking about anything and you are at the verge of making a very important decision, you will be confused because you are not focused on one thing. So I like the fact that she called her mom first, she called her parents first, and she said she'll give the money to her dad because her dad is accountable, like he's responsible. Well, so during COVID, there was nothing like spending lavishly, there was nothing like impulse buying, because you don't know when the virus, you don't know when the government will say you can go out to work, so you buy the things that you need, food stuff. Even those times when you used to drink tea with milk, you are going to reduce the milk because it's COVID. So I like the fact that Jenifa called her parents first before attending to her staff or her employees. So that's something that I'll comment. So my expectations for the next episode, I feel that the sugar daddy, I don't know why I keep on calling him sugar daddy. I feel sugar daddy's plan will go on and on and on, but I feel he'll get the virus. So the next episode will be the real lockdown, the one that they are all going to be indoors. So we'll see how being indoors will be like for everyone, in Jenifa's house, in her parents' house, at her employer's place. Like, I'll see how they're going to be indoors and how they're going to live their normal life all the same. Yeah, so let me know what you think about Jenifa on lockdown. It's interesting, it's fun, it's you can learn something from it. Yeah, I like it. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. I'll end here for today. Till next time, bye.